Hi everyone, my name is Afua. I'm an entrepreneur, an investor, and I love being cheap.
Hi everybody, my name is Hilda and I am a content creator at Elite Africa. And I am just an amazing person who wants to be super rich.
Amen, amen, amen. Great, so welcome to Money Talks, a brand new show that we're hosting here at Elite Africa to talk about all those crazy money issues facing young women. Money Talks is in collaboration with FSDH Asset Management, a leading asset management and financial advisory firm all across Nigeria that cares about helping young women in their careers or businesses reach their financial goals. Okay, so today's episode is about your very first salary. So Hilda, can you remember what you made for your first salary?
3,000 naira. Yes, I was so excited about it because it was my first job. I was like, wow, I'm gonna earn money. So, 3,000 naira.
Okay, so my first job is I worked at an amusement park, like in the game section, and I think I made about $6 an hour. $6 an hour. So how much is that in naira?
Please don't even calculate compared to my 3,000 naira. But if we calculate it, like then it was like dollar to naira was not.
Yeah, dollar to naira was only like 150
back
then, so it wasn't that bad.
Consolation.
Yeah. Okay, so that's when we were kids. So, you know, when you're grown up,
big girls now.
Yes, big girls. So once you finish school, right, there are some other things or myths or ideas about what you're supposed to do with your very first salary once you become an independent person. So myth one is that you're supposed to give your salary to your parents, your first month salary to your parents.
Everything, like literally you carry everything and give it to your parents, and they decide what they want to do with it and probably give you. Oh, before you give everything to your parents, you have to make sure you pay your tithes. 10% goes to church, standard.
So the church one I've heard of, but that first one to my parents, nobody told me that in my household.
It's blessings, like it's money blessings. Like, haven't you done it before?
Good. Okay, so the myth two, or what people sometimes do, is they keep their paycheck to themselves, so they don't want anyone to know how much they make, or because it might jinx them. Did you do that?
Well, I think I did as well. People just don't talk about money to other people.
That's fair. No, I don't think I told anyone what I was making either.
Just say it's alright, it's good. I mean, even if it's too small, it's fine.
That's fair. Okay, so myth three is that when you're negotiating your first salary, you should always double it, so that if they try to negotiate with you, the number will get back to what you're actually looking for. Did you do that?
Everybody does this. If you're looking to earn 100,000 naira, people always say they want 200. It's just the same as bargaining in the market. You say you want this, they say this is how much they want you to buy it, and then you just say I'm not doing, and then you go away hoping they'll call you back, and then call you back, and then it's half the price. Every single time it happens. So I think everybody does this.
Okay, I didn't do it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have the confidence.
Really? You don't know how much you want?
No. But I feel like many jobs, they say this is the offer. I think sometimes the opposite. Someone says this is how much you're going to earn, and you just accept it or you leave it. Whereas I don't know if when I was 21, I had the confidence to now start negotiating on my salary. I didn't
if
have
you're a
that.
Nigerian, from 5, you learn how to negotiate.
And so the final myth is that you shouldn't pick up any money that you see on the ground, because if you do, you will turn into a goat or a tube of yam.
If you find something on the floor, just look at it and pass. And you know the funny thing, we've seen things in the past where people say someone picked up something and then it actually turned into a goat or a pig.
But it's not true. It can't be true.
Let me tell you, don't even argue with some people.
On the topic of your first salary, right? Do these money blessings actually work?
I think it does. Like, I think, everybody wants something to believe in. So this is how it works, right? You take your salary as you get it, take it home. Everybody sits down, more or less like a family meeting. Give the money to your dad. Your dad takes his own portion. If he decides that he wants to take 10%, 15%, takes his own, gives it to your mom. Hierarchy according to the oldest to the youngest. Everybody takes their portion. And then whatever is left, they give it to you. So and you just feel like they're just going to bless you and they'll pray for you and make sure that the money multiplies. And if it does, if it doesn't, but I don't think they do it anymore. Like, it's more or less like phased out, basically.
I don't know what's wrong with my parents. They never made me.
Lucky you!
I never had to do anything like that.
People just feel like they need to pay back, like give back somehow.
So on the topic of like paying your parents back for all of their investments, because that's basically what it is. I think when you're first starting out, it's like, wow, I'm just trying to get my foundation. But then when you make a little bit more, you want to do something to them, whether it's buying them groceries or giving them a monthly salary, which I think would be a bit weird, like to just give my parents a salary.
Let me tell you, you know how like even today people are always complaining about how at the end of the month the money goes into this. Half of it is family. This one asking for something, this one asking for something. So instead of asking every month, just put them on the salary. Every month I will credit your account. Thank you. Bye bye.
Well, my parents were building a house in Accra. Like I made my contribution towards the house. So like I bought the roof. So I guess if I wanted my name on something, the roof is my own. Like that was my contribution. But like just like every month or something like that, I don't do that. But maybe I'll get a call after this video comes out. My parents are like, what's up?
In this part of the world, you have to contribute something. You cannot be useless. You can't. You have to either do something. Groceries, pay your mother's HMO, give her salary or something. But you have to pay back. Some people will just sit there praying to God to repay them, but you have to do something. Okay. What was I saying?
So Hilda, if you had to do it all over again, how would you spend your first salary?
So what I would do with my first salary, I think I would think of some sort of investment options or a mutual fund, something like that.
It's propaganda.
It's
because
not,
this video is sponsored.
It's not. Like honestly, my 3,000 naira I got as my first salary, if I could invest it today, I will. Honestly. Because I feel like you just need to figure out how to grow your money. How could I have turned that 3,000 naira into something bigger?
Okay, so for me, I wouldn't invest all of it because that would have been difficult to do. What I do wish I would have done a bit better with is like spending money on quality things. I think sometimes when you don't have a lot of money, you just buy cheap, and then of course it breaks easy, and then you have to keep buying it again. So what I wish I would have done is maybe have a bit more patience. So maybe a little bit of it I would have saved, but then the other part is I would have said, let me save it up so that I can invest in a product that's high quality. Either it's like a better laptop, or maybe even if I was going to buy clothes, don't just buy the cheap one, buy something I can actually use for a longer time, which in the long run would still save money. Well, unfortunately, Hilda and I cannot go back in time to change the way that we dealt with our first salary. But if you are new to this salary game, or you just want to have a different relationship with your money, here are some quick tips on how you can do better. Okay, number one is don't blow all your money on clothes. Okay, that's important because I know some of us, we want to portray this certain image when we go to work or when we go to meetings. We want to look good, but there are limits.
I mean, this social media pressure, the pressure is real.
That's fair. That's very fair. So, okay, so you want to look nice, but you don't need to spend all your money to get there. Okay, number two, just because you're making money doesn't mean you need to have a party. Other people should be celebrating you. So don't feel pressured now to always be taking all the checks at restaurants, or to have a big party, or to be buying drinks.
Around here we'll say, let us wash the job. Let's wash it. What are you washing?
So no washing.
No
Okay,
washing.
no washing. Okay. Number three, you have not arrived, right? So don't feel like, bam, I'm making money, because you still also have expenses, right? So if you want to learn about understanding your bottom line, how to develop a budget, we actually have free guides available at sheleadsafrica.org. Click the link below to get access to them. All in all, you should be grateful, that we got some money coming in, but you want to be smart about how you spend it. So our partners, FSDH Asset Management, actually have some really great products for you if you want to take some of that monthly salary, not blow it, and actually start to invest. And so you should reach out to FSDH. Their contact details are below. You can visit their website or send them an email so you can learn more about their Coral Income Fund and some of the other investment options they have for you salary earners. Me, why am I saying you? It's also me. I earn a salary.
And also, we've also partnered with FSDH to create you some amazing downloadable guides that's going to teach you how to get money to start your business, that's going to teach you how to stash money for the future, how to get emergency funds, and basically how to master your bottom line. So these guides are free on sheleadsafrica.org. Go and download them for free of charge. We're not charging you anything. All this is free. And just start basically heading towards your financial goals.
Well, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Money Talks. Let us know what you think. Were we corny? If we were, keep it to yourself. I don't even want to hear it.
And you can leave your comment. Tell us how you spent your first. How
did you spend your first salary?
And if you could take it back, like what would you do with it, basically?
Okay, thanks guys. See you next time. Bye.